Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. This is, and we've got a pair of teams. Here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's Okoro in at the three. Mitchell against Edwards. To the paint. And Gobert with the stuff.
And, you know, you give Edwards credit for making the right decision there, feeding his teammate. Smart, good basketball.
Mobley, a screen on Edwards. Here's Garland. And finished off by Garland.
Now, that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Conley. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Stolen by Conley. And here's McDaniels. Here's Towns. Gobert passes to Towns. Fires the three. The rebound by Allen. And here comes Cleveland. Outside Mitchell. Lets the three fly. Rebound Minnesota. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Back to Daniels. Now Towns. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one's on Darius Garland.
Boy, how do you stop Cat Karl Anthony Towns, an elite scoring talent with incredible size?
And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Conley passes to Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota. The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Pass to Garland. Outside Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Edwards. From deep, Mitchell. And another miss by Cleveland.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Edwards is doubled to the inside. Stolen by Mobley. Mitchell with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards. Okoro on the wing. Pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And you know, guys, all it takes is inside positioning. As soon as you give Allen that, it's pretty much a wrap.
Here's Edwards. Mobley grabs the board. Cleveland has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Here's Mitchell. It's blocked by Gobert. And he recovers it. For three, Allen. They get it back. And Mobley throws it down.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Pass to Allen. Back to Garland. Clock at 6. Allen with a screen on Conley. Allen on the wing. He puts up a three. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. Here's Edwards. Shoots a fadeaway. The kick out to Conley. Now Towns. Outside McDaniels. Second chance effort. That shot no good. The Cavaliers go the other way with it. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Garland. Fires from deep. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now McDaniels. Towns with the ball. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him.
A good play ending with the right player. Big Cat, one of the best shooters we've ever seen at the center position.
Here's Garland. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And a closely contested grit and grind first quarter comes to a close. Timberwolves ahead, up by 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the center position.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves. Recording their second winning season since 2005. Getting on track for future success.
Now here's Conley. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Gobert with a screen on Garland. Conley against Garland. Here's McDaniels. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game. But I think it's really the intangibles. Building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
And there's the lob. Hey, great communication on the lob.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
From deep, Mitchell. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Conley. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. And now a 7-point Timberwolves lead. Mobley, a screen on Edwards. Mobley outside. On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to Allen. Here's Okoro. Here's the 3. Nails it from 3. Okoro's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Here's Edwards. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
Here's Okoro. No good off the back of the rim. For Minnesota, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. McDaniels from long range. Gobert inside. Allen defending. It's Edwards on the wing. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell.
It's a great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Anderson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Noel in for McDaniels. And a switch here also for Cleveland. LeVert's checked in. The Cavs have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Pass to Allen. It felt like we'd become a league where every game turned into a three-point shooting contest. But, Clark, we've seen different styles work.
Exactly, B. I mean, take Chicago during the 21-22 year. I mean, they were fantastic offensively, yet near the bottom of the league in three-point attempts. Having teams with distinct offenses, I think, makes the game a lot more fun to watch.
Offensive rebound. Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
And here's LeVert for three. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Conley passes to Edwards. Jacks up a three. And they get it back. There's the steal. And now the Cavaliers on the break. And the shot is good by Garland.
If they keep finding steals like that, they won't be in the hole much longer.
Outside Edwards. Inside. Over to the wing. And stolen by Mobley. Fast break Cleveland. Allen a screen. Here's LeVert. Yep, that one goes. And now just a three-point Minnesota lead.
Like the way LeVert controls himself, always under control, knows what he's looking for, takes his time, particularly when he's close to the basket.
Back to Noel. Doesn't go that time. Great D that time from Allen. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Garland. Pass to LeVert. Up and over Conley. The shot by LeVert, no good. Edwards against Mobley. Outside Edwards. From deep, Conley. Can't hit that one. And we're through the first half of play. Appreciate it, Allie.
17, the Cleveland Cavaliers. 14.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Minnesota in the lead. We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Kyle Anderson is out there with Anthony Edwards. Then there's Rudy Gobert, and it's Conley in at the point guard position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Totally fearless. Conley clashes against strong defense inside. He'll go to any lengths to find those shots.
Some changes for Minnesota. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Anderson. And Prince is subbed in for Edwards. LeVert outside. And the ball out of play. Timberwolves will have it. The Timberwolves shooting 40% so far in this one. Tries it from 16. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Towns has got 5.
Towns so capable of hurting you from the mid-range area. The defense can't afford to back off of it.
Pass to LeVert. Now here's Lopez. Here's Osman. Here's Wade. Three-pointer, no good. High post Towns. Here's Prince. Back to Towns. Fader on the way. Cavaliers with the rebound. LeVert with the ball. Here's Wade. Misses the three.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Shot's good by Towns.
You know what makes Towns so dangerous in transition? He can beat you with the shot, or he can beat you at the rim.
Pass to Wade. And here's Lopez. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Outside for LeVert. 5 to shoot. And He makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Well, you give Karis LeVert that kind of positioning, guys. I mean, he's going to finish with power.
Outside Conley. Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Towns. Towns can't get that one to fall. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. LeVert outside. Stolen by Conley. It's 2-on-1. Oh, there's the alley.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever, running the point with precision.
The Cavs trailing. LeVert outside. Pass to Lopez. LeVert with the ball. Prince is there. Stevens on target from range.
Boy, LeVert's showing you his unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open, he loves getting you.
Oh, hey, how about
Big
that?
time right there. Big time.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
LeVert outside. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Down low. The steal. Here's Osman. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Prince. Another miss by Minnesota. The Cavs have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. They set the pick. LeVert finds Lopez. Osman on the wing. He's guarded by Conley. Osman, no good. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Conley. Now Reed. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Pass to Towns. To the inside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Prince has got 6 points in the quarter.
Towns showing you a willingness to want to make his teammates better with that pass there.
Here's Wade. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
It's intercepted. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The T-Wolves on top. They lead by 2. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was the choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And Cleveland, looking at who they've got to start the fourth. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position. That shot off. Timberwolves shooting pretty well at 45%. Here's Towns. Over Mobley. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. With the drive, here's Okoro. Now here's Garland. Fires the 3. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Conley passes to Towns. 4 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Edwards can't hit. Cleveland has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. The 3 from Okoro. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition 3 there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
Here's Edwards. Pass to Towns. Now Conley, guarded by Garland. Towns for 3. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And pushing it up, here's Cleveland. Mobley finds Garland. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. 6 to shoot, and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. On the clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. The 3 from Okoro. They get it back. Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, you see the hustle from Allen there, guys, and his relentlessness and the mindset to keep at it really allows him to gobble up those offensive boards.
Mobley outside. Lets it go from deep. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's for Minnesota. They've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Picked by Gobert. Edwards with it. Looking to get it going. Driving in. Conley against Garland. No good on the shot. Conley with some nice D. The Timberwolves trail. Edwards, a pass to Towns. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. The Cavaliers have got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. Mobley, a screen on Edwards. Mobley, left side. Pass to Allen. Oh, tries a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Allen's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yes, that's a 5. Welcome to the new NBA where 6'11" centers like Allen have range, major range.
McDaniels finds Towns. McDaniels a screen. Trying to get back on track. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a 3-point play. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
1:07 left to play in the fourth quarter. Garland for 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Huge bucket from Gobert, answering the call when his team needs him.
Outside Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Edwards. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Back to Mitchell. 4-3. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. And the Cavaliers lead by 6.
It's Spider time. Donovan Mitchell, ice in his veins.
Here's Towns. Here's Gobert. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Conley. Gobert with a screen on Garland. From deep, Conley. The rebound by Allen. The 3 from Okoro. He tries for 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. The 3. And the miss. And so the Cavaliers take the win.
The end of the game.
Smack clowns with mad style. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. The first thing you think of with both these teams, Greg, their athleticism. Some high flyers on the court tonight.
And, Kev, it's not just about the aerial skills, though. There are some guys out there who can flat out wear you down with their ability to run the floor.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks, and at the 3, the small forward. Now Morant. After the missed 3 from Karl Anthony Towns.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Here's McDaniel.
Have mercy.
Wow.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Gobert pulls it in.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
That's a 2 from Towns. A terrific shot on a turnaround.
And how do you guard this? It's hard to stop the turnaround, Jay, when it's done like that.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota. But out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
Chalk up 2 there.
And pure cash. Whenever Towns gets these types of looks, he's consistent at spraying.
Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
Edwards passes to Conley. Tries it from 19. Edwards can't hit.
And he's very confident from that range. Just can't make him off.
Edwards against Bane. From the arc. The Grizzlies keeping it alive with a new 14. Morant with it. Now defended by Gobert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bane for 3. Minnesota with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Conley kicks to Gobert. Conley against Morant. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
Now here's Morant. McDaniel's defending. And a wide open look for Bane. Hits it from 3-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Timberwolves trail. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Morant with it. Conley picks him up. And it's Morant. That time on the assist by Bane. Morant's got 6.
This man was under-recruited in college. Can you believe that? And Morant, he still plays like he's trying to prove something.
Connects from 3-point range.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Morant passes to Bane. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
And having Gobert gives them such a daunting presence on D. He can affect every shot in his area.
Oh, that's offensive interference. Timberwolves have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long. And by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
Minnesota shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Oh,
Oh, he's got some hops. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far. But Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
Here's Edwards, going inside, and finished off by Edwards.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
To the right side. McDaniels finds Edwards. Misses the three. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Morant passes to Brooks. Towns with the steal. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
And how about Towns' activity level there, sensing an opportunity and going for it on the steal.
Left side, Bain. Jackson a screen on Edwards. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bain.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Edwards kicks to Conley. Pass to Gobert. And he overshot that one, missing. Now here's Morant for 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Timberwolves lead by 2. From target.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for the Bucks.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Trailing by 2. So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. Now the Timberwolves with it. Conley, the pass to Towns. Out to Conley. To the wing right side. Here's McDaniels. Plays it up off the glass.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Trying to talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
The explosiveness of Morant is just incredible. His motor and work ethic are both tremendous as well.
Payne for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
And Morant throws it down.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize.
Oh, my goodness, the slam.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
Gobert with the defensive effort.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
And shot on the way. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot right.
Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Minnesota in the lead. And it's Conley penetrating. Out to Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Dish now to Towns. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Adams with the screen on Edwards. Bain with it. Now defended by Gobert. Outside for Jackson. Drills it from outside. Jackson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
What separates Jaren from other bigs is he's got great confidence in his shot.
Edwards dishes to McDaniels. Shot clock at 6. Here's Edwards. Adams, some nice D. Memphis has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Outside, Bain. They get it back, and Adams kicks to Brooks. Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
This is what teams try to do with Morant. Get physical, make it difficult, but he just continues to figure it out.
Edwards inside. Brooks covering. Slam home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point in the free throw line. It goes on Dylan Brooks. Prince is checked in for Minnesota. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Here's Morant. It's not going to go for him. It's his 6th miss. He's 5 for 11.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Prince kicks to Edwards. And hammers that one down right in the face of Jaren Jackson.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Bain for 3. The rebound by Prince. 2 for 1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
And it's off from three-point range. Memphis trailing here. Morant passes to Jackson. Stolen by Michael Conley. It's stolen by Adams. That's tipped. Morant surveying the D. There's Jackson with the 3. And now Conley running the floor all by himself. Plays it in off the breakaway. Conley's got 5 now.
And a terrific two-way player. Conley capable of dominating possessions all by himself.
There's the lob to Jackson and the dunk by Jackson.
Love watching Jackson on the receiving end of the alley-oops. He definitely won the athletic lottery.
Conley, and he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 7.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. The Timberwolves on top. They're up by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Torian Prince. And it's Conley. And it's Alexander Walker into the shooting guard position. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Outside, Towns. And that one hits back iron. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Morant outside. Passes to Adams. Back to Morant. Clock at 6. Here he goes. And then Morant slams it in.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Towns sets the pick for Prince. Off target with his three. And Adams has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. The pass to Kennard. For the lead. Here's Jackson. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
The Timberwolves shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. And here's Kennard. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns. Here's Morant. And Adams kicks to Kennard. Back to Adams. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Gobert finds Towns. Outside Conley. Here's Alexander Walker. Prince outside. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the three. It's stolen by Adams. Fast break Memphis. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Towns with it. Put it down by Jackson. And Towns throws it down.
Well, you got to cut off these lanes if you're the D. When Towns spots one, he's coming through full force. And giving up some with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Conley's shot is off. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Jackson kicks to Morant. Knocked away. It's stolen by Gobert. Right side Towns. It's stolen by Adams. Conley against Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Alexander Walker passes to Prince. Here's Alexander Walker. Before Gobert, he gets it there. Prince outside. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. Alexander Walker passes to Prince. Minnesota needs to get off the shot here. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Some changes for Minnesota. Anderson comes in for Towns. And it's Edwards in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half.
With authority! That is a monster finish.
Oh. My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Prince's shot is good.
Conley's got a great set of skills as a passer. He might not always make the flashy pass, but he will make the smart one.
Adams sets the pick for Kennard. On the wing, Jackson. Edwards against Kennard. It's Morant with the drop. And then Morant slams it in.
And when Morant takes off towards the basket, look, you're already done. You've already lost because that's how he makes his living.
Anderson's shot is off.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. The Grizzlies shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That free throw good from Kennard. The Grizzlies making a switch here. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
16 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Edwards driving in, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
It goes on Dylan Brooks.
Oh, impressive drive there by Edwards. Mixing it up with the D to draw the foul while in the act.
And Edwards drops them both. Now Morant. He's got 21. And finished off by Morant.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. They've leaned on him for offense. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-yard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. John Morant, he's out there with Luke Kennard. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Baines checked in. And they double up Morant. Brooks kicks to Morant. Outside, Bain. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Shot clock at 5. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Jackson a screen on Edwards. Bain with the bucket.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball game.
To the paint. Edwards finds McDaniel. It's Edwards on the wing. He takes it in, and Edwards with the stuff.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
Adams down low. Gobert on him. Payne for 3. They get it back. Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Oh, he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Stolen by Brooks. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. And Morant throws it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
At the tip. It's hauled in by Adams. Memphis leading by 7. Morant with it. Conley picks him up. In the corner, it's Bain. Gobert with the block. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Stolen by McDaniels. Edwards looking it over. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
They grab their own miss. Here's Jackson. Gobert with the block, and they get it back. It's Morant with the drop.
I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoes.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Even though his team is lagging behind, he's playing like a winner. Too bad his attitude isn't spreading to the other guys.
Morant with it. Working on McDaniels. Jackson misses. Timberwolves trail by 7. Left side, Edwards. Shoots it. It's Edwards on the wing. Bain with it. Picked up by Edwards. A crossover. It's Morant with the drop.
So creative with the ball in his hands. Morant is adept at creating offenses for himself.
Screen by Adams. Bane inside the three-point line. Poke loose.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Anderson passes to McDaniels. Just 5 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Not going to go that time. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. In the corner, it's Bane. Jackson setting the pick here for Bane. Inside. Jackson kicks to Adams. Deep 2 from Brooks. Wide open shot is on the money. Brooks has got the lead up to 11 now for Memphis.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
From deep. Bane, no good.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Shot by McDaniels, no good. From deep three-point range, basket good. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty
To get this one started, first, let's hear from Allie LaForce. Allie. Here we go. So Cleveland will get first possession, and checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bane and Brooks out on the wing, and it's Morant in at the 1. Bane against Mitchell. There's the triple. Cavaliers with a rebound. And here's Allen. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Jackson finds Morant. Bane against Mitchell. Jackson with a screen on Mitchell. The 3 from Bane. No good. The Cavaliers go the other way with it. Allen with it. Checked by Brooks. The 3 from Okoro. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. Well, Doris, we're expecting most of the action to come out of the backcourt of this game.
No, exactly, B.A. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
Such a wide open look.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Garland. From deep. Adams grabs the miss. Right side Bane. Takes the 3. On the wing Bane. Pass to Adams. 6 on the shot clock. And the foul called on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Launches it. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell.
And it's pretty simple. I mean, once you leave your feet, you leave yourself with very few options.
Boy, the speed in the open floor of Darius Garland, and how about the decision-making? So impressive.
And so it's Memphis with it, following the score by Cleveland. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
I think everyone in here felt that dunk.
No question. That is a power-packed windmill jam. Wow. Here's Okoro. Pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, Okoro is a team-first guy that wants to involve his teammates. Pretty pass there.
Morant with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Back to Morant. From the arc. Here's Adams. Kicks it out to Jackson. And here's Morant. He takes it in. Ooh, tough possession there. They stayed with it. Just couldn't make the shot. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Pass to Mobley. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now here's Garland. Now Allen. Over Adams.
Well, Steven Adams making his presence felt. This guy on the defensive end can be special.
And here's Morant outside. Cavaliers with the rebound. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Back to Garland. From behind the arc. The Cavaliers again cannot hit for Memphis. They've gone only 2 of 6 from the field. Here's Morant into the lane. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
The 3 from Mitchell. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Memphis has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Pass to Jackson. It's stolen by Garland. It's a one-on-one situation. Okoro on the wing. Out to Garland. Shot clock at 5. From deep, Mobley. He can't get it to go. Memphis trailing here. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Adams with a screen on Garland. Morant with it, picked up by Allen. The drive by Morant. Second chance shot. Adams. Oh, rejected by Allen. From deep, Mobley. And no good. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Cavaliers ahead. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And taking a look at the Cavs' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
On the court for the Grizzlies. Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point guard position.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
Morant with it. He's been...
Oh, wow! Did he just do that?
With authority!
Wow!
Wow, facing a huge size disadvantage, he goes fearless to the rack. Great athleticism and body control.
Here's Garland, and finished off by Garland.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes, but he loves to set his teammates up.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest. Lopez, he's checked in for the Cavaliers.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still.
The previous play is under review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Green's checked in for Garland. Green with the ball. There's the triple. And another miss by Cleveland. The Grizzlies on offense. It's a 5-point game. Here's Morant. There's the drive. And then Morant with the dunk.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
For Cleveland, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And here's Lopez from the arc. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside Bane. Jackson, the pass to Adams. Left side Bane. Jackson outside. Shot clock at 6. Back to Bane. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Mitchell against Bane. Pass to Lopez. Fires the 3. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got rebound number 8 now. From deep, Bane. Outside for Brooks. For 3. The shot that time not on target. And Cleveland will come the other way. Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
Boy, if he's got momentum, you better step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
Morant drawing the double team. Right side Bane. Mobley with the block. Pass to Okoro. From deep. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. And now an 8-point Cleveland lead. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
They've been pretty intimidating on the defensive end, knocking away shootings, containing shooters, and making it tough to find looks.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
Mitchell, the pass to Lopez.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. And the Cavaliers lead by 8. Well, Doris, Commissioner Silver has acknowledged that the style of play in today's game may have an added impact on players' bodies. How so, you think?
I think, Brian, it's not only style of play, it's the nature of an NBA schedule. You're talking 82 games over the course of several months strung together. It's going to challenge anybody physically and mentally. The wonderful part of today's science is we can have a greater understanding of that and when to rest and when to play.
Here's Mobley. The rebound by Jackson.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Brooks finds Bain. Three-pointer. Cavaliers with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Drew the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line.
Well, the physical gifts of Isaac Okoro are evident. Now it's about what are my best skills and what can help me become a real rotation player in the NBA.
Kennard, he's checked in for Memphis. Here's Brooks. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
And he can't get the first one.
And guys, I think the future is so bright for Jared Allen. We're talking about an athletic, mobile big man who has already proven to be an accomplished two-way player.
It's stolen by Garland. Pass to Okoro. And here's Allen. Adams covering. LeVert with the ball. Just 5 to shoot. And he throws it down with one hand.
Well, Karis LeVert, the vertical is special. That is nicely done.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Kennard on the wing. He's checked by LeVert. Back to Morant. Kennard on the wing. Outside for Morant. Over Garland. Here's Adams. And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. And we've reached halftime in this one.
With the score, your Cavaliers 27, the Grizzlies 16. Fans, put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwockies.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
Garland and LeVert team up in the backcourt. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. Then it's Jared Allen. And it's Wade in at the 4. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. LeVert goes against Kennard. The shot by LeVert, no good.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Back to Kennard. Wing shot on the way. It's rebounded by Wade. The Cavaliers leading. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Mobley, he's checked in for Wade. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds. Morant against Garland. That's good from Jackson on the assist by Morant. Jackson's got his first points in this one.
And Morant is a natural leader, someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Garland, the pass to LeVert. The three. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Garland against Kennard. That one doesn't drop, and it's Cleveland the other way. Outside Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
That's a monster finish by one of the elite athletes in the NBA. Donovan Mitchell doing work.
Outside Morant. Pass to Brooks. Kennard on the wing. He's checked by LeVert. Nice move. Kennard can't get it to go. The Cavaliers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. It's LeVert on the wing. For 3, Allen. Mitchell with the ball. Back to Garland. Now here's Allen. Shot clock at 5. Hey, expanding his range. Brooks with the rebound.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dylan Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah. Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Allen's got 6.
Okay, Mr. Allen, I did not know the three-point shot was in your bag. Nicely done.
They get it back. Kicks it out to Jackson. Brooks from outside. Knocks down the long J.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. You know, talking about Dylan Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Okoro's checked in. Adams with a screen on Garland. Morant with it, picked up by Allen. Outside for Morant. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Yeah, Steven Adams' instinct is to pass it first, and what instincts he has. Wow, pretty play.
And the shot is good by Garland. He has 6.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Morant against Garland. Kept alive. Adams, the pass to Jackson. Kicks it out to Kennard. Jackson with a screen on LeVert. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Second shot opportunity. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Garland. No good on the 3. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Jackson on the wing. The Cavaliers pull it in. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
And it's good. 2 points. And it's an 8-point Cavalier lead.
Well, we call that a high percentage shot from Mr. Evan Mobley. He gets after it in there.
And now we've got an intentional foul. And he makes a first. And the Cavaliers will go for a different look here. Lopez, he's checked in for Allen. Wade comes in for Mobley. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for LeVert. And it's Osman in for Garland.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Osman with the bucket.
Oh, what a crafty move. Causing the defender to pause right there.
From deep 3-point range. The rebound by Osman. Left side Mitchell. Here's Lopez. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket. He knew what to do with it once it was there.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for the Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Luke Kennard out there with Ja Morant. And it's Bane in at the 3 slot. From deep, Morant. No good there. And it's Cleveland the other way. Now Mitchell. Pass to Lopez. Outside Mitchell. Takes the 3. And it's Bane with the rebound. And the Grizzlies shooting just 33% so far in this game. And the basket is good.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Here's Osman. Jams it in off a great move.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more.
Well, you have to understand what the defense is doing. If they give you an opportunity to set up a teammate, Luke Kennard will take it.
Pass to Osman. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. 3-pointer off the mark. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Right side Morant. Kennard outside. Kicks it out to Jackson. Clock at 4. Picked it. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Wade. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 11. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game. If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
This is why it's hard guarding Evan Mobley at times. This guy, when he's aggressive, forcing defenders to match his energy.
Mitchell's checked in for Cleveland. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. To the paint. Stolen by Mobley. Fires the 3. And it's Mitchell, that time on the assist by Mobley. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You've got to be shot ready on the catch. No hesitation from Donovan Mitchell. Makes the defense pay.
Bane, no good. The Cavaliers have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the 4th. Garland for 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Morant, the pass to Kennard. To halt the run. Jackson outside. And another miss by Memphis. Cleveland has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Cavaliers.
Their unbelievable shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight, but they also got stops.
Yeah, great effort on both ends. Now, they worked for good shots, and they were stingy defensively as well, but just really impressive.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Donovan Mitchell.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
The 3 from Bane. The shot off that time. The Cavaliers go the other way with it. The 3 from Okoro. Pass to Allen. Goes back up. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Now Bain. From deep. The shot won't fall. And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked.
Smack clowns with mad style.
These teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard. And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. Mitchell with it, picked up by Edwards. Puts it up from 15. Conley, the pass to McDaniels. Conley kicks to McDaniels. Screen by McDaniel. Here's Towns. Mobley with the block. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And understanding where to run to in transition, Mitchell is very opportunistic when the break is on.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach J.B. Bickerstaff. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow that advice.
Okay, David, thanks. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Conley. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Conley. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. 6 to shoot. Now here's McDaniels. Defense is right there.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Mobley misses. For Minnesota, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Edwards dishes to McDaniels, driving the lane. Edwards finds McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. Covered by Mitchell. Edwards can't hit. The Cavaliers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
Good D by Mobley. Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. The 3 from Garland. Rebound, Minnesota. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And for the Timberwolves, Clark getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise. Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
Mitchell with it. Conley picks him up. Mitchell kicks to Okoro. No good with the triple. It's Gobert with the ball for the Timberwolves. Looking for the first basket of the game, and it goes down 2 points.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Here's Garland after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Mobley the pass to Okoro. Back to Mobley. With the drive, that's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now Edwards, after the missed 3 from Karl Anthony Towns, cans the 12-footer.
Towns so capable of hurting you from the mid-range area. The defense can't afford to back off of him.
Outside Garland. In the corner, Okoro with it. There's the triple. That shot is off. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Edwards with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Mobley with the block. Allen against Conley. And it's Allen with the jam.
How about that? Throwing it down. Allen loses his energy, and teammates feed off of it.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for the Timberwolves.
Free throw good, Edwards.
At the line for 2.
And he makes both free throws.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
Mobley looking it over. Back to Garland. Allen with the screen for Garland. Goes to the reverse layup and puts it in.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Towns for 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Cleveland ahead. They're up by 4. We'll get things started in the second quarter when... And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Mobley the pass to Okoro. Back to Mobley. From downtown. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. Hey guys, how about the dominant young career Karl-Anthony Towns has had?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Garland's got 5 now.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's Edwards. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Clark, when the casual fan looks at a stat sheet, turnovers sometimes go overlooked. They don't really grab your attention. But as a player, how conscious of turnovers were you?
Extremely conscious of it, Kevin, because you know possessions are valuable and you don't want to be limiting your team in possessions. And you don't want your teammates to be sloppy. You don't want to be sloppy. And most of the time you want to try to force your opponents into turnovers, not make them yourself.
There's Garland. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
For 3, Mitchell. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's McDaniels. Out to Conley. Stolen by Garland. Allen with it. Now defended by Gobert. The wide open look here for Garland. Offline with his 3. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Cleveland's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Okoro wide open. He fires. And the foul called on Jared Allen. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job at the box out.
Yeah, there are a lot of things that go into rebounding, guys. You need strength, you need positioning, but I think timing and a nose for the ball most important. And I think you're right. That's what got him that call, his physicality and strength.
Conley inside the line. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 6 rebounds in the game. Mobley sets the pick for Okoro. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And so Gobert will bring it up for Minnesota. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Great use of the dribble drive by Edwards there, earning himself a trip to the line.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line. Lopez, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Minnesota. Taurean Prince comes in for McDaniels. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Garland dishes to Mobley. Back to Garland. He feeds it to Lopez. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Anderson with the ball. Garland picks him up. And he banks in the layup. Anderson's got the lead up to 4 now for Minnesota.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Mitchell kicks to Lopez. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. For Minnesota, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Prince outside. Conley inside the line. Gobert down low, covered by Mitchell. Prince's shot is good.
And you know Prince is feeling it when he takes this shot. Love the confidence.
Lopez, a screen on him. For 3, Mitchell once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him, and this came up short on the triple.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
He was all alone on that one. Garland's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Cavs.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Edwards kicks to Anderson. Back to Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Prince, right side, 5 to shoot. Into the lane. Good D by Lopez. And here are the Cavaliers. 4-point game. Okoro passes to Lopez. Lopez, a screen on Anderson. Mobley kicks to Lopez. Passes it to Okoro. Back to Gobert. And it is good at the buzzer. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The Timberwolves, 22.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Anderson is out there with Prince, and it's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Anthony Edwards, and it's Conley in at the 1. Kicks it out to Garland. Another 3 for Cleveland.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Conley with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Ball's knocked loose, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That's a jump ball.
Lopez passes to Garland. Back to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
At 7 feet tall, dunking is very easy for Lopez. Once he's this deep, the defense is in trouble.
Well, Robin Lopez played with 8 different teams through his first 13 seasons in the league. And in a word, a basketball nomad. Those 7-footers always in demand when they can impact both ends of the floor.
And the pass to Mobley. Lopez sets a screen for Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
For the lead, and it's good on the layup. Mobley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
Someone like Robin Lopez Clark, how hard is it to change teams that much?
I don't know, because I never experienced that in my short career, but I imagine it's got to be difficult. But if you're comfortable with yourself and you bring value to your teams, then I think it can be a fairly smooth adjustment.
Prince up top, and Anderson has it in the corner. Back to Prince. Pass to Anderson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and they'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Conley against Mitchell. Here's Allen, and then Allen slams it in.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Edwards with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Eddie Osman, he's checked in for Ricky Rubio.
Eddie Osman.
Cleveland with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. For three, Mitchell, and another three for Cleveland.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
Conley finds Prince. Right side, Edwards. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Edwards. And finished off by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
Mitchell against Conley. LeVert the pass to Osman. From past the arc. Traps in the tray. Osman's got the lead up to 4 now for the Cavs.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
LeVert screen on Prince. Pass to Wade. Back to Allen. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
It's LeVert on the wing. Defended by Anderson. To the middle. Here's Allen. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. And it's 6 points for Jared Allen.
Well, I like seeing Allen get this kind of position because you give him the rock there, and he can take care of the rest.
Anderson with the screen for Edwards. Buries the long-range jumper. Edwards got 5 points in the quarter.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, you know, LeVert is pretty well put together at 6'7", which allows him to bang inside effectively.
At the line for your Cavaliers with 2.
And he's good on the second. Timberwolves trail by 4. Alexander Walker passes to Conley. Over to the wing. McDaniels kicks to Conley. Right side Towns. Here's Gobert. And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Cavaliers lead by 4. And we'll have the start of the 4th. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then there's Garland. And it's Osman in at the 2 guard. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Conley, the pass to Alexander Walker. Kicks to Towns. Outside Conley. They double team Conley. Just 5 on the clock. Towns for 3. It's not going to go for him. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Mobley outside to the inside. Cleveland moving it around. And Garland has it in the corner. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
McDaniels dishes to Conley. Passes to Alexander Walker. He kicks it to McDaniels. Outside Conley. That's a 2 from Towns. The pass to McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative to make something happen.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Allen's shot is off. Timberwolves trail by 10. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Next quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Outside Garland, in the corner, Okoro with it. Mobley sets the pick for Okoro. The 3. The Cavaliers with another miss. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. McDaniels passes to Towns. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and the layup is up and in. Towns has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Minnesota. Cleveland's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Garland kicks to Mobley. Lets the 3 fly. That one, no good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Edwards looking it over. There's the lob to Towns. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And a good call. Towns, one of the best in the league to catch and flush.
Stolen by McDaniels. Towns against Mobley. It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Towns. Takes the 3. That one off the back iron and out.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Allen with it. Now defended by Gobert. Allen with the screen for Garland. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Here's Edwards. There's the drive.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
1:22 left in the fourth quarter. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Allen, a screen on Edwards. Down low. And then Allen slams it in.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
To the right side. Mobley against Towns. Conley kicks to Edwards. 5 on the clock. And Edwards with the stop.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
And Okoro throws it down.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it. 47 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Conley kicks to McDaniel. Towns for three. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. A three ball. Okoro shot is off. And Minnesota has possession. They trail by 9 points. Three-pointer. That one's not going to go. From deep. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Minnesota ball.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. There's the lob to Towns. Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And, you know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Now McDaniels. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability.
I smack clowns with mad style.
Folks, we get to see two teams with some of the best young talent in the NBA, Grant.
I mean, you said it best. I mean, these teams and their players, they have a lot of runway in front of them. So you get a glimpse of the league's future here. With the wealth of potential on both sides, these are teams that figure to be contenders for years to come.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard position.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity.
Oh, wow!
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
The open shot by Edwards. Drops one in from the wing.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Morant against Conley. Morant with the bucket. Morant's gotten his second bucket.
Look how Ja just glides through the contact. He's such a nimble player.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Conley against Morant. Jackson, pass to Morant. On the wing, Bane. McDaniels covering. No good with the triple. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Pass to Conley. And it's Bane with the rebound.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
There's Jackson with the 3. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. On the wing, Brooks. Knocks it down from distance.
A big-time ISO player in college. Brooks has shown the ability to play off the ball at this level.
Conley passes to McDaniels. Now here's Towns. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Bread and butter play, Morant and screen and roll, he'll typically make you pay.
Edwards. Oh, the swat by Adams. They retain possession. Here's Edwards. Oh, Brooks with the steal. On the wing, Bane. Edwards against Bane. Towns for 3. Outside Conley. Brooks against Towns. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
I like seeing Towns be aggressive from deep. He knows his teammates want him to shoot from there.
Here's Morant driving to the basket. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Outside Conley. We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
You know, reading the floor and making the right play. Mike Conley is a true point guard.
Bane against Edwards. The 3. That shot is off. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Here's Towns. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
Almost 7 feet tall. Towns has the length to get to the line. A tough guy to guard.
And he sinks the second. 54 seconds left in the first. Conley against Morant. To the middle. Here's Adams. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
Outside Bain. Outside Morant. Jackson with a screen on Conley. Morant with it. He's picked up by Conley.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? From deep, Bain. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Adams finds Morant, takes it inside, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
You have to respect Ja's burst on the drive. So dangerous with the ball in his hands.
He hits the second from the line. It's good if it goes. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And the other area they've impressed me is their commitment to the dribble drive, not settling from the perimeter.
Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Here's Morant. Jackson for three. Drills it from deep. Jackson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
This is a big part of Jackson's game. It isn't the best looking shot, but it's deadly.
Here's Edwards.
Throw it down, young
Clear
man.
the deck.
Deck cleared. Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty.
Oh, hammer it home.
That hurt.
What body control from Morant. Able to take the hit and power through it all.
Towns passes to Edwards. He buries it from three. Edwards got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
Morant against Conley. Outside Morant. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Well, Smitty, with Morant, his ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
B.A., before he tweaks his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
And he lobs it up. Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Conley. Here's Towns. And the layup is good off the glass. And now just a 2-point Memphis lead.
And just crashes the glass with effort and intensity. I mean, how do you box a guy out like Towns?
Jackson the screen. Bain the pass to Jackson. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Conley. Edwards against Morant. That evens the score. Edwards has got 17.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Adams with a screen on Edwards. The three from Bain. Conley against Morant. Back to Bain. Clock at 6. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And some will remember that Desmond Bane was the last pick in the first round in the 2020 draft, which is something he has used as motivation over the years.
And Bane drops them both. You know, it's clear now that teams are kicking themselves for not picking Bane earlier in the draft, Smitty.
B.A., the reason why he's proven that he can be a huge part of the rotation, a lights-out three-point shooter and rugged defender, a player any team would love to have.
And defense is now all about switching. Smitty, when you play, would you rather be switched onto a big inside or onto a smaller, quicker player on the perimeter?
Easy answer for me, B.A. I would definitely love to be switched on a little guy and use my size and strength. Obviously, they'll have the advantage with the quickness, but I do not want to get bruised up by those big guys.
Bane, the pass to Brooks. Moran against Conley. Moran into the lane. Misses the one-handed jam. It's Edwards on the wing. 19 points in the game. Jackson against Conley. Oh, the swat by Adams.
Look at Adams using all of his impressive reach, firmly swatting that shot away.
Here's Moran. And then Moran with the jam.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
How can you not love a player like Ja Morant? Came into the NBA ready to prove himself and just keeps getting better.
Edwards against Bane. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And he is built to be an alley-oop threat. Long arms, terrific athlete. He went and got that one.
Morant, he's open. And the Grizzlies get another bucket right there. 46 seconds left to play in the first half. Edwards against Bane. Towns a screen on Bane. Edwards for three. The rebound by Jackson.
Okay, that's frustrating. He worked hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Yeah, he's showing us the handles a little bit right there. All the way to the rack.
And with the statement finish, too. Don't know how you stop that, man.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Pass to Brooks. And here's Morant outside for Brooks. There's Jackson with the three. The shot no good. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight. And
Your Grizzlies, 33. The Timberwolves, 28.
Halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to...
Oh! Get yourself! Show us some power!
Nice! Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight.
Here's Edwards. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his fifth rebound in this one. And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
This seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
Goes up on the wing. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his sixth rebound on the night. Morant, the pass to Kennard. Adams with a screen on Towns. Here's Kennard. And the three-pointer goes. And now a 10-point Grizzly lead.
A three-point specialist like Kennard won't pass on a corner shot.
Here's Edwards. Drives to the hoop. Here's Towns. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Conley. Here's Edwards. Lets it go from deep. Drops in the three. Edwards got 22 points.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Outside for Morant. Now Kennard. Conley with some nice D. To the inside. And Edwards slams it in.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Jackson, the screen. Back to Morant. Down low. It's stolen. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. It's Edwards on the wing. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. And here's Morant outside. And Conley grabs the miss. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Oh, swiped away. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Nice find by Luke. Shows good vision in both half court and in transition.
Edwards with it. 26 points for him. Let's go with a 3. Adams grabs the miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Morant driving in. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. Ja Morant on the attack.
Here's Edwards. The Grizzlies pull it in. Morant with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Kennard against Conley. Lets the 3 fly. Kennard can't get it to go. Minnesota is gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. And he's going for the lob. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Out to the right wing. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Tries again. And it's laid up and in by Kennard. Kennard's got 5 now.
With good size for a 2-guard, Luke Kennard can finish in the paint.
And Edwards, here we go. And Edwards slams it in.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. And that one's good. Morant. Morant's got 29 points.
The creativity from Morant, always inventing new ways to score.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Towns. Back to Edwards. Towns on a screen from outside the arc. Edwards can't hit. Edwards against Morant. Kicks it out to Kennard. He got it up. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies.
Please give a big round of applause.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Luke Kennard out there with Ja Morant. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Time called here. The Grizzlies decide to talk it over. Brooks, he's checked in for Memphis. Bain comes in for Kennard. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Taylor Jenkins had to say to his team. He implored his team to fight until the end. He said, quote, "We might be up now, but we can't give the ball away. Don't let your guard down until the clock hits 0. Back to you."
And Allie, thanks. Back to Bain. Deflects the pass. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Conley.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
And it's Towns penetrating. Drops in the layup for 2.
Fantastic use off the bounce by Towns, getting all the way to the rim.
Jackson outside. Pass to Brooks. Out of bounds. The Timberwolves will take it.
Minnesota ball.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Towns against Jackson. Towns passes to Edwards. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
And defensively, they're speeding them up, forcing mistakes, and continuing to come up with steals.
Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Outside Conley. Here's Edwards. A shot, no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. And it's Morant off the drive. Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
He's a power player. That's a grown man move by Steven Adams.
Bain against Edwards. Conley passes to Towns. From deep three-point range. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Jackson left side. Fires for 3. Outside for Morant. Nails it from 3. Now it's a 7-point Memphis lead.
I like this play. Good teamwork. You don't want to force Morant to do everything himself.
The kick out to Conley. The 3 is up. Buries it from 3. Conley's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Here's Edwards. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Steven Adams.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And both free throws good for Edwards.
Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Morant against Conley. Pass to Bain. From downtown, and again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Efficient from range. Desmond came into the league with a sharp 3-point shot.
Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. Here's Towns. 4-3, and they recover it. McDaniels passes to Conley. Here's Towns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound outside McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. Driving inside, and Edwards slams it in.
Whoa, slamming it home on the taller defender. What swag.
Bain finds Brooks. And it's off from 3-point range. Minnesota's gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th. McDaniels from long range. Gobert passes to Edwards. Yes!
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Pass to Morant. Back to Bane. Oh, deflected. There's 39 seconds left to play in the fourth. Right side Morant. Here's the three. And again, Memphis no good. This might be a turning point.
Massive possession here.
Here's Edwards. With the second effort. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And that's good as he hits both shots. The Grizzlies on offense. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And there's the drive. Oh, offline. And so it's the Grizzlies who come out on top here. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win.
I smack clowns with mad style.
Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for... And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And, Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the small forward. Morant, and Morant throws it down.
This man was under-recruited in college. Can you believe that? And Morant, he still plays like he's trying to prove something.
And here's Garland for three. Hits the three-point bomb.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And a wide open look for Payne. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Kicks it out to Garland. Mobley a screen on Adams. No problems knocking that one down. Garland's got 6 points.
For a guard like Garland, hitting threes unlocks the rest of the floor.
And with Darius Garland, the first All-Star game appearance was so special for him.
Yeah, playing in that 2022 game in his home arena in Cleveland. And he played for Team LeBron. That also helped. Garland had some highlight reel plays. He scored 13 points. It's pretty good coming off the bench. He's proving that he belongs with the NBA's best.
GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
Okay, I see you, Garland. I see the bounce. For a guy who's only 6'1", he can get up.
Garland against Morant. Dishes it to Adams. Back to Morant. Memphis moving it around. 2 on the clock. Stolen by Mitchell. And he drives in.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
Up top, Morant. Guarded by Garland. And then Morant slams it in.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Mobley, a screen on Morant. Garland finds Allen. Count that bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Payne looking around. Here's Jackson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
A big target with good hands. Jackson doing damage in the pick and roll.
Crafty move, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Stolen by Mitchell. From outside the arc, and another three for Cleveland.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
Puts the move on. Brooks kicks to Payne. It's good.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Cleveland leading by 7. We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter of the game. Mobley dishes to Allen. Mobley a screen on Adams. Back to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
Morant passes to Payne. He kicks it to Jackson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
It's the size of Jackson Jr. that is so hard to match up with. This is why defenders are just forced to foul him.
It's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. 7-point differential. 40 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Inside. Mobley finds Garland. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Pass to Brooks. Adams outside. Jackson passes to Morant. Back to Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. 8 points for Jaren Jackson.
You won't see Jackson take a lot of mid-range jumpers, but he is certainly capable from there.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw, no good.
Shooting complete.
And he can't hit the second.
When you're talking about Mobley, where do you start? In terms of length, skill set, he's got a great offensive skill set, and he's got a great defensive skill set. This man has the old school grit and grind mentality.
Gets it off. Darius Garland has been leading the charge for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He notched.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Cavaliers. The Grizzlies trail by 5.
Well, he has such tremendous upside, Evan Mobley, and we've even heard coaches express jealousy that J.B. Bickerstaff gets the coaching.
Young big men usually take time to adapt to this league, not him. Beyond the production, you love his maturity and the leadership by example.
In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Morant passes to Adams. Jackson has the open look. Nailed from three-point land. Jackson's got 11 points.
The potential of Jaren Jackson is endless. A center who has a tremendous J.
Here's the pass to Osman. Pass to LeVert. Allen trying to break free. A nice shot by LeVert.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
Outside, Bane. Jackson setting the pick here for Bane. Out to Morant. On the wing, Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Jackson's got a pair of triples in the second now for Memphis.
I think you can tell Jackson Jr. is enjoying himself on offense, playing with a ton of energy.
Here's LeVert. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
To the paint, here's Adams. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
LeVert the pass to Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Adams against Allen. Jackson kicks to Morant. Back to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. It's Morant with the drive. And finished over by Morant.
I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something with his shooting.
To the middle. Here's Allen. And the rejection by Jackson. 3-on-3. Richard, safe to say you were a pretty good defender in your day, so tell me, who was the most difficult player you had to defend?
I've had to guard some of the best scorers in NBA history, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, but there is nobody like Kevin Durant. His height, his skill set, KD is probably the most unguardable player we've ever seen.
All Hall of Famers. Wow. Here's LeVert, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Morant passes to Bane. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. It's LeVert with the drive. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And just so good at reading angles. When LeVert spots a lane to the rim, he is all over.
Pass to Adams. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. Right. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Bain kicks to Morant. Brooks up on top. Latrey. Cavaliers with the rebound. There's 42 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Wade against Jackson. And it's Wade penetrating. And then Wade slams it in.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Okay, I see you, John, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
Pass to Wade. Kept alive. Out to the right wing. The wide open look here for Garland. Out to the right wing. Near the three-point line, it's Wade, and it's good. But hold on, the officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And we are not.
The previous play is under review.
Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned, and that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Cavaliers lead by 5. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see.
35.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been a clinic out there by Jaren Jackson.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
So on the floor for Cleveland. In at small forward, in power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Lopez in at the center position.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Wade is checked in for Cleveland. Cleveland leading by 5. Outside Garland. A slam dunk by Garland.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Good on the three-point shot. Jackson's got 17.
Showing he can make this shot. Give Jackson Jr. room to take the triple. Oh, and he will.
Wade, right side. The 3. Garland dishes to Mitchell. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. And it's good for 2. And the Cavaliers lead by 6.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
Now Kennard. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Back to Morant. Goes up the baseline. Outside for Jackson. The pass to Kennard. Jackson, a screen on Mitchell. Kennard for 3. The shot missing. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Cavaliers substitution, Jarrett Allen, Evan Mobley.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Getting better at recognizing when his teammates are open. Garland, great time right there.
Morant outside. There's the lob to Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Mobley wide open. There's Garland to the wing on the left. Okoro passes to Allen. And again, it's Cleveland.
Not known as a quick shooter, but Allen shows what he's got there.
One area Isaac Okoro has shown lots of growth, Richard, is in his defense.
Yeah, he's becoming a talented stopper. You got to find ways to get on the floor, and defense is one of them. It's something you can tell he's worked on, but there's just something about his natural ability and the way he's leaned into it.
And here's Garland for 3. Over to the left wing. Stolen by Jackson. Mitchell against Kennard. Beyond the arc. Mobley with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Launches a 3. The shot, no good. And it's Memphis the other way. Passes it to Morant. Back to Jackson. Pass to Morant. Tries the spin move. Pass to Kennard. Stolen by Mitchell. Garland the pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
What an elite athlete Mobley is, getting off the ground effortlessly for the throwdown.
To the inside. Here's Jackson. Good. And a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 6 assists now in the game.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Here's Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
What an incredible elevator. Don't tell Mitchell he's 6 feet. Donovan plays way bigger.
And another turnover here by Memphis.
Yeah, another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Brooks checked in. Mitchell against Kennard. Wade a screen on Kennard. Mitchell wide open. And another miss by Cleveland. The Grizzlies trail by 10. We've got 33 seconds left in the third. It's Morant in the corner. And they double up Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, Kennard's shot is off.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Here's Osman. And the 3 ball is good. Osman's got the lead up to 13 now for the Cavs. And here's Morant.
An effective defender. Lopez is very good at contested shots without fouling shooters.
And so it's the Cleveland. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of the game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. Morant is out there with Luke Kennard. And it's Adams in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Wade surveying the D. Lets it fly. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Morant. Doesn't go for him.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Okoro wide open. He fires. The three-pointer no good.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
No good on that one. Cleveland leading by 16. LeVert with a wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by Wade.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor him.
Here's Brooks. Outside for Jackson for three. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
Guy's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Here's Osman. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Morant, right side. Brooks dishes to Morant. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Now, here's Kennard. It's Morant in the corner. Jackson from long range. Back to Morant. With one on the clock, driving to the basket.
When Morant drives, he is just so difficult to stop. His agility, that's what makes beating the D look so easy.
Wade against Jackson. It's stolen by Adams. And here comes Jackson, leading the fast break. There's the feed to Adams. Stolen by Wade. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Lopez. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Morant kicks to Jackson.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
There's the triple. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Cavaliers leading by 14. Wade has the open look. The Cavaliers with another miss. Kennard with the ball. He's picked up by LeVert. Morant passes to Kennard. Here's Jackson. Shot clock at 5. And it's Osman with the rebound. Osman's got 4 rebounds now tonight. LeVert kicks to Osman. They could use a bucket. The Grizzlies pull it in. Morant scanning the floor. Jackson from long range. Unable to get that one.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets.
102 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Cavaliers.
This is a game where defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Darius Garland.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play. And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. It's LeVert on the wing. Clock at 6. Another 3 for Cleveland.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one.
I smack clowns with mad style.